to Honorable Dr. Siranda. Now we give the floor to Honorable Sankok.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. And from the onset, let me say this is the best report I've had so far. And congratulations to the committee for coming up with such a very elaborate, detailed, and very good report. Honorable Speaker, Lake Victoria Basin Commission and Lake Victoria Fisheries Organization are extremely very important in our economic bloc. If tapped well, it can be the economic game changer because of the blue economy, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, recommendation 5.10, Roman 1, is very important. And we want a further recommendation that instead of only expanding their mandate and changing their name, they should also expand their mandate to include blue economy, such as tourism, irrigation, and transport, Honorable Speaker, so that we can tap on the lakes that we have in East Africa. In East Africa Economic Bloc, Honorable Speaker, we are very blessed to have lakes, very many of them, freshwater lakes. In fact, Lake Victoria is the second largest freshwater lake in the world. We have Victoria, we have Kivu, we have Edward, we have Tanganyika, we have Albert, we have Baringo, we have Malawi, which is Nyasa, we have Kyoga, we have Turkana, we have Nakuru, we have Magadi, we have so many, more than 38 lakes, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, on top of that, we have 6,500 kilometers of coastline, Honorable Speaker. And even in addition, we have massive rivers with massive waters. Congo River, for example. The Nile also starts from East Africa. Honorable Speaker, the Tana River, the Sondu, and other rivers that are across East Africa. If we expand the mandate of these two institutions, they will be an economic game changer in our economic bloc, Honorable Speaker. If we tap in terms of transport, Honorable Speaker, Lake Tanganyika can be a source of transport, and water transport is always the cheapest. From rail to water transport, it is the cheapest and the safest, Honorable Speaker. So in Lake Tanganyika, we can easily move goods, services, people from the United Republic of Tanzania to Malawi, to DRC, to Rwanda, and to Zambia, Honorable Speaker. You can imagine that one water body. The same with Lake Victoria, Honorable Speaker. We are even blessed as an economic bloc. We even have highlands like Zanzibar, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, if we tap on this resource, we will economically change the lives of our 350 million citizens. Honorable Speaker, unfortunately, the communities living around Lake Victoria are the poorest. We went there. I saw for myself. I've been there several times, even before I became a member of parliament. So I don't know if we expand their mandate to include other lakes, it will be exporting poverty to other regions that are living currently better lives than what we witnessed around Lake Victoria. Honorable Speaker, imagine the fish that is being sold on the shores of Lake Victoria. Some of them are from China. And the fish from China is cheaper than the fish from a stone throw away from the Lake Victoria. And you can imagine that fish from China have traveled 10,000 kilometers. This one have traveled several meters, and they are more expensive than the one that have traveled 10,000 kilometers. We have to ask ourselves pertinent questions. This institution, this organization that we have been giving money that we have been sponsoring, that our taxpayers have been paying money for them to do research and to make sure that they change the livelihood of those people around Lake Victoria. If the fish from Lake Victoria is more expensive than that one from China, we expect people around Lake Victoria to be the richest. But that is the opposite. So, Honorable Speaker, let us also be very careful as we expand their mandate, as we include other lakes and rivers and oceans. Let us be careful so that we don't export poverty to those other regions, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, let us also take a keen of how much we have been able to inject into Lake Victoria Fisheries Organization and Lake Victoria Basin Commission so that we see if we are really getting the value of the money. Just in the headquarters of Lake Victoria Fisheries Organization, 100 meters from the headquarters, there is a fishing community there. They are the poorest, Honorable Speaker. So which impact will they have? Honorable Speaker, I raise my case supporting this particular very good report, but also urging the Council of Ministers, and thank God that our Secretary General is so dedicated, she's here. Our Council of Ministers is almost full house. Thank you very much. We don't take it for granted. We know you are very busy because you oversight other institutions back at home, but we want us to all focus, have an economic lens towards these two institutions. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I support.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Sankok. Now, Kanini Kega. Sadia.